Unsung heroes, whispers in the wind. History remembers the bold names, the faces etched on monuments, the voices that echoed through grand speeches. But what about the quiet heroes, the souls who toiled in the shadows, whose contributions, though monumental, have faded from public memory? Their stories, like whispers in the wind, risk being lost to time, their sacrifices forgotten. This is the story of one such hero, a name lost to the casual observer of history, but deeply woven into the very fabric of early America. This forgotten hero, whose name we will soon uncover, played a pivotal role in shaping the destiny of a fledgling nation. Their story is a testament to the fact that not all heroes seek glory. Some find solace in the quiet satisfaction of a life dedicated to a cause far greater than themselves. It is in the rediscovering of these unsung heroes that we truly come to understand the depth and complexity of the American story. A name etched in time's shadow, introducing. His name was Silas Deane, and though largely absent from modern textbooks, he was a pivotal figure in the American Revolution. Born in Connecticut in 1737, Deane was a man of diverse talents. A lawyer, a merchant, a delegate to the Continental Congress, and most crucially, a diplomat extraordinaire. It was Deane whom the fledgling nation entrusted with the monumental task of securing foreign aid during its darkest hour. Dispatched to France in the early days of the Revolution, Deane faced an uphill battle. The French court, wary of openly supporting a rebellion against the mighty British Empire, presented a minefield of political maneuvering and diplomatic intrigue. Yet Deane, armed with unwavering belief in the American cause and a keen intellect, navigated this treacherous landscape with remarkable skill. Pillars of a nation, contributions that shaped a land. Deane's achievements in France were nothing short of remarkable. He successfully negotiated a secret agreement with the French government, securing desperately needed supplies and munitions for the Continental Army. This lifeline proved instrumental in turning the tide of the war in favor of the Americans. Beyond securing material aid, Deane recognized the strategic importance of winning hearts and minds. He skillfully cultivated relationships with influential figures in the French court, fostering a sense of sympathy and support for the American cause. His efforts bore fruit. France, convinced of the Americans' resolve and swayed by Deane's persuasive diplomacy, formally recognized the United States in 1778. This momentous decision transformed the American Revolution from a colonial rebellion into a global conflict, paving the way for eventual American victory. It is no exaggeration to say that without Silas Deane's tireless efforts, the outcome of the American Revolution might have been drastically different. Section 4. Fading Ink. The Mystery of Forgotten Legacy. Despite his pivotal role in securing American independence, Silas Deane's name remains largely unknown to the general public. The reasons for this historical amnesia are complex and multifaceted. Political rivalries, accusations of financial impropriety, and the passage of time all conspired to obscure Deane's legacy. Upon his return to America, Deane found himself embroiled in a political firestorm. Accusations of corruption and disloyalty, fueled by envious rivals and wartime paranoia, tarnished his reputation. Though Deane vehemently denied these charges, the stain on his name lingered. He died in poverty and obscurity in 1789, his contributions to the birth of a nation largely forgotten. The passage of time further eroded his memory, his story overshadowed by the more celebrated figures of the American Revolution. Section 5 echoes in the present relevance in a modern world. The story of Silas Deane, however, holds profound relevance even today. In an era marked by political polarization and a yearning for authentic leadership, Deane's unwavering commitment to principle and his willingness to sacrifice personal gain for the greater good stand as powerful reminders of the true meaning of patriotism. His story compels us to look beyond the simplistic narratives often presented in history books and to recognize the complexities and nuances inherent in the human experience. Moreover, Dean's legacy reminds us that history is written by the victors. It prompts us to question whose stories are told, whose voices are amplified, and whose contributions are deemed worthy of remembrance. It challenges us to delve deeper, to uncover the hidden histories of those who labored tirelessly in the shadows, shaping the course of events without seeking recognition or reward. Section 6. A Legacy Reignited, Remembering the Forgotten. Rediscovering the story of Silas Deane is not merely an academic exercise in historical revisionism. It is an act of reclaiming a vital piece of the American story, one that speaks to the enduring power of quiet heroism, unwavering conviction, and selfless service. It is a reminder that the foundations of a nation are built not just on grand pronouncements and battlefield victories, but also on the countless acts of courage, sacrifice, and unwavering belief of ordinary individuals who dared to dream of a better future. By shining a light on the life and legacy of Silas Deane, we honor not only his memory, but also the countless other unsung heroes whose contributions have shaped the world we live in. Their stories deserve to be told, their sacrifices remembered, and their legacies celebrated. Section 7. Conclusion: Honoring the whispers, amplifying their voices. The whispers of forgotten heroes like Silas Deane echo through the corridors of history, their stories waiting to be heard. It is our responsibility, as inheritors of their legacy, to listen closely, to amplify their voices, and to ensure that their sacrifices are never forgotten. For it is in understanding the past in all its complexity and nuance that we can hope to build a future worthy of their sacrifice. Let the story of Silas Deane serve as a reminder that true heroism knows no bounds, seeks